Most people think Excel Copilot is all about writing better prompts, but experienced users know the real secret. Better data structure beats better prompting. Let me show you using this sales data sets. Right now, Copilot can't even work with this file as this is raw CSV file, and if you try to access this through Copilot, it gives you message that file type doesn't support it. But after a couple of simple changes, the same data sets become something Copilot can analyze, summarize, and even update for me. So let's start with this sales data sets. The data set looks perfectly fine. We have products, region, sales amounts, revenue, and salespeople column. But when I open Copilot, Excel tell me that this file type isn't supported. That's because a CSV file is essentially a raw text data and it contains row and column, but it doesn't contain Excel intelligence like table, formula, relationship, or workbook feature that Copilot can use. So let's convert this into the table range, and I'm going to press Ctrl plus T and convert this range into an Excel table. Notice that the data itself hasn't changed. The sales numbers are exactly the same, the products are exactly the same, but the structure has changed completely. And instead of looking at disconnected sales, means rent sales, Copilot now sees a structured business data sets with clearly defined column and records. Now that Copilot understands the data structure, let's see how the three Copilot modes, that is the chat, plan, and allow editing, help us to analyze, prepare, and transform these data sets. Chat mode is like basically talking to your data, ask questions, get insights, and explore trend without changing anything in the workbook. You can use chat mode when you want answer, not actions. So Copilot analyze the data and respond to your questions. And in the chat mode, Copilot focus on the analysis and the guidance. The conversation basically stays in the Copilot panel during the sessions, but it doesn't touch your workbook. Now look at allow editing mode. I gave Copilot a simple prompt like create a monthly trend based on the revenue. Unlike chat mode, Copilot didn't just answer my question. Within a few moments, it analyzed the data, created the required output, and added the result directly into the workbook. You'll also notice the difference that conversation remains available in the Copilot panel so that I can review what Copilot did and continue working from the same context. This is what makes allow editing mode more powerful. Now let's look at plan mode. I gave Copilot a prompt, create an executive dashboard for the sales data. But instead of jumping straight into the workbook, Copilot first showed me how it planned to build the dashboard. So it suggests the key KPI to include the charts that would best visualize the data and the insight that would be most useful for the executives. I can review the plan, make changes if needed, and ensure Copilot is giving me right direction before anything gets created. So this is especially helpful for important reports and dashboards where you want to verify the approach first and avoid unnecessary work later. But one important thing to remember here, if you are using Copilot through the browser, you will have to you will just access the basic chat capabilities, but some advanced Excel features like allow editing mode and workbook modification that require the appropriate Copilot license, like Microsoft 365 Copilot subscription or an eligible pay as you go plan. So before expecting Copilot to create formulas, build analysis, or update your workbook automatically, make sure you are on the right licensing plan. That way you can take full advantage of everything Copilot has to offer in Excel.